I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 321. Questioner. Miseries appear in Jagrat. Why should they appear? Maharshi. If you see yourself, they will not appear. Questioner. If I turn to look, who am I do not find anything. Maharshi. How did you remain in your sleep? There was no I thought there, and you were happy. Whereas there are thoughts flowering in the wake of the root thought I in the Jagrat, and these hide the inherent happiness. Get rid of these thoughts, which are the obstacle to happiness. Your natural state is one of happiness, as was evident in your sleep. Questioner. I do not know anything of my sleep experience. Maharshi. But you know that it was happiness. Otherwise, you would not be saying, I slept happily. When there is no thought, no I, and nothing in fact except yourself, you are happy. That is the whole truth. This is exactly what is conveyed by the Mahavakya Tatvamasi. You are that. Find yourself, and then that is known. This dialogue goes into the nature of misery and happiness, using your experiences in sleep and waking to better understand these. The questioner asks why miseries arise in the waking states. Why is there misery? Ramana Maharshi responds, saying that miseries manifest in the waking state because of the identification with the ego, the I thought. The root of misery is the I thought. He explains that if you realize your true self, these miseries will not arise. Misery is from a sense of loss or separation. When you know yourself, there is nothing lost or separated. The questioner states his difficulty in knowing who he truly is, that when he turns within to investigate, he can't find anything. The Maharshi then guides him by referring to the state of deep sleep. He points out that during deep sleep there isn't any I thought, yet there is happiness. This absence of the ego identification in deep sleep reveals the inherent happiness of the self. It also reveals the self without the projections of the mind overlaid onto it. Maharshi continues by explaining that in the waking state, ego-based thoughts obscure our inherent natural happiness. He advises the questioner to rid himself of these thoughts which act as obstacles to experiencing true happiness. He emphasizes that your natural state is one of happiness. as evidenced by the happiness experienced in deep sleep when there are no egoic thoughts present. Ridding yourself of thoughts is something that resonates with spiritual seekers like you and me. Real depth in meditation happens when the mind is quiet. Much of practice is aimed at stilling the mind. Ramana teaches that to still the mind, focus on what is the most continuous thing in your experience of existence, the sense of I. Hold to this I. But I is not found by senses or thought. I is not an object to be known by senses or mind. My teacher says, make your vision non-objective. Just be and know. Although the questioner claims ignorance regarding his experience during deep sleep, Maharshi assures him that he knows it was happiness. Maharshi then says that true happiness is experienced when there is an absence of thought and ego, leaving only the self. He states that this realization is the essence of the Mahavakya Tatvamasi. You are that. By discovering your true self, you know that, the ultimate reality as your own identity. Any ideas of duality and separation fall away. This dialogue illuminates the relationship between the ego, thoughts, and happiness. Ramana Maharshi emphasizes transcending your identification with the body, mind, and ego, and realizing your true self to experience lasting happiness, as exemplified by the state of deep sleep. So, inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. The book, Who Am I?, is a collection of the earliest teachings of Ramana Maharshi. My comments help open the door to the teaching. Included are practice notes and inquiry questions you can ask within yourself. This is in my book, Who Am I, with comments. The book is now available on Amazon, free for Kindle subscribers. A link is in the video notes. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment